Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the new moon energies and solar eclipse in Scorpio reading for October 25th. Now, these readings are for the new moon energies in and around the 25th and leading up until November 8th. Now, on October 25th, we also have a partial solar eclipse, and on November 8th, we have our total lunar eclipse. So we're going from new moon to the full moon and solar eclipse to the lunar eclipse. Now, I have to say that this is a general reading and may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, there's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you'd like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments of the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if this reading resonates with you at all, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. One last thing, I would like to remind everybody that you can check out the beginning of the month readings that I offer here. You can also check out the mid-month readings and the full moon readings that I offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message. What are the energies in and around this new moon and solar eclipse in Scorpio on October 25th and leading up until November 8th? 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. 2 more cards, please. All right. One more card. Oh, so funny. All right, one more card, please. All right. All right, so this full moon energy looks pretty good from the jump here. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, and at the bottom we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is really a new moon of high abundance. I feel like a lot of manifestations coming in on this new moon. This is also speaking about setting your intentions for what's to come. But I feel like this energy of in between these 2 eclipses is really bringing in a lot of abundance here, or whatever we have set in motion up to this point with our manifestations and intentions are going to start rolling in here. And kind of in a big way too. And this is giving us the much needed assistance from the divine for us to walk through this gate of the garden and out onto our path. And this is very much like a porthole into another chapter or path or a realm of being here. And this is kind of what these eclipses are doing for us here. And what they're giving us here is this Nine of Cups energy. So there is this satisfaction and contentment, but really it's bringing in our dreams. So this is what we've set into manifestation. This is the fruition of this. This is this dream come true. This is the manifestations come true here. And then we have the High Priestess here. So there's definitely a lot of spiritual insights coming in at this time. And your intuition has really served you quite well up until this point. It does appear that it is going to continue to be key to utilizing your intuition at this time. Now, there is secret, sacred knowledge you're utilizing in your manifestations, I feel, for a lot of you. And if you're not, I do feel you coming into some of this sacred knowledge here that is only going to empower you, because there's still something yet to be revealed in all of this. So it's like this new moon and a solar eclipse is kind of the jump off point. And the excuse me, the full moon on November 8th and the total lunar eclipse is it's almost like a second jump off. It's like is kind of a double doozy, if you will. And then at the bottom, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So all of this is riding on this Ten of Pentacles energy. So this is, again, wealth and abundance. But this is long-term success. Like I said, the new moon on the 25th is kind of the initial jump-off point. But this is something that continues to bear fruit long after this eclipse season here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what are the new moon energies and the solar eclipse in Scorpio energies for October 25th leading up until November 8th. Please, 3 cards, please. All right. Thank you. One more, please. Thank you. All right. So just to look at it from here, there's a lot of pentacles. This is heavy on the pentacles already. So this is about things manifesting into our physical reality here. Things that have been put into motion in the spirit are now becoming manifest here. But we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and at the bottom we have the 6 of Wands here. So the 8 of Pentacles is definitely about mastering your craft, and this also feels like mastering your whatever your style of manifestation is, if I can say style. This is about mastering it, because when these things start to come in, you're going to see what is coming in, but you're also going to see what's not coming in. And you'll be able to look back, especially if you're keeping a journal on these things, which you should be doing. You'll be able to see, well, what did I do specifically on the things that did come to fruition, and what did I do differently on the things that didn't. And you'll be able to see, like, oh, this one thing is consistent in the things that did come in, and so you can utilize that more in the future. So this is about developing your skills of manifestation, but also coming into this mastery of it. And this also speaks of a repetitive task here. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's the Spirit is reminding you to, whatever worked, repeat that. And this is the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like there's this you're giving and receiving from the universe. You've put a lot of energy out into the universe, to the divine, whatever your path may be, and you're seeing the return of that. This is also again reminding you with the weight, what worked and what didn't. What manifested and what didn't is what it's highlighting here. But either way, you are coming into this Nine of Pentacles energy. So again, with this abundance, feeling very self-sufficient, of like, okay, I know what to do. I can take care of this. I can take care of business here. And really, again, sitting in this fully cultivated garden that you have manifested here, because you know the right ingredients to amend this soil of your reality here. But you're also receiving a lot of messages from the Spirit here with the bird here. So do really pay close attention to those signs, symbols, synchronicities, things you might hear in your dreams, in your meditations. And you might even be out in nature and receive some messages in that way. And at the bottom, we have the Six of Wands. So when these things do start to come in, you're going to feel very confident. And this is really a success. Even though some things didn't really work out, enough did to where you can say this was a success. Excuse me. And a lot of times I see this wreath up here as a tiny world card. So this does mark a successful completion of a chapter in your life and in your pursuit to have effective manifestation practices here, because this is this fulfillment and achievements that you're holding high on this wand here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what should we keep an eye out for? What should we be mindful of? What should we really look for, or perhaps even watch our back for? But what should we be mindful of and looking for during this new moon and solar eclipse on the 25th here? We have the Hierophant. The Six of Cups. And the Three of Cups. And at the bottom, we have the Moon card. So that is fitting. So we have the Hierophant. So in a lot of ways, even though this does seem to be like physical manifestations of things, this is a spiritual level up, because you're kind of seeing, and the Spirit is showing you how to increase your effectiveness in manifestation. And so initially, a lot of these manifestations may be monetary or jobs and situations, but over time, when these things are in place, this skill of manifestation will shift to a more of a spiritual spectrum. And so it may not necessarily appear this way, but this is a spiritual level up here. And to be mindful of that as these things come in, because what you're doing is a spiritual practice when you set your intentions and when your manifestations come in. And here we have the Six of Cups, and they're calling this pleasure. So there's a lot of what you could say positive vibes on the table right now. So this pleasure, and I feel like there is with the Six of Cups, this innocence and joy. It's almost like when these things come in and you realize like what works, and like, oh, I can manifest this and that, and I can really make this life into something that I want. It's like you're a kid in a candy shop in that way, and this kind of pleasure of like an exuberance of like, oh, I want that, and I want some of that, and you're really starting to work this now. And here we have the Three of Cups. And in this deck, they call this abundance. So again, with this abundance energy is really coming in. This also speaks of collaborations here. So you're learning how to collaborate with the universe, the divine, the spirit, to manifest the things that you want here. And at the bottom, we have the Moon card here. So again, really going deep with the intuition at this time. You're bringing the subconscious to the forefront by doing this. Now, there is an element of illusion involved in this, so do be mindful of things that appear one way during this time concerning these manifestations. And the term wishful thinking is coming to mind. So just pay attention. And again, if you're keeping a dream journal, if you're keeping a journal about your manifestations and how you're working these things, that will eliminate some of this illusionary aspect to this. But just like with the High Priestess, there are things hidden here that you may not see. And I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing, because it's like I said earlier, this is going to keep giving as you move forward. So definitely be mindful of the things that you put into motion, the words that you're using, because this season is really ripe for manifestation. All right. Please give us 3 cards. How can we best utilize this energy of the new moon and solar eclipse in Scorpio on the 25th and leading up until November 8th? 3 cards, please. Thank you. That's the Empress. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. All right. We have the Empress, the Chariot, the Queen of Wands. And at the bottom, we have the Two of Wands. So, in utilizing this energy of this time period, we have the Empress. So there are going to be new opportunities that are going to arise that the Spirit is saying jump on these, because these will help your abundance to grow and may actually be the opportunities that lead to your abundance. And to really nurture these opportunities here. This also speaks of a certain level of stability. So remaining on your square, if you will. Really, again, with the nurturing your stability here, focusing on what's beautiful here, because you and the universe, as you come together in this, are essentially pregnant with your manifestations, and it's like they're about to be birthed here. And then we have the Chariot. So definitely move forward with confidence. Be ambitious with your manifestations here. It's like shoot for the stars. If the saying is shoot for the stars. If you only make it to the moon, you're still amongst the stars. Type of saying. So be ambitious. Move with confidence. Really harnessing your willpower. So perhaps there's certain breath works or yoga or certain practices that you can utilize to enhance your willpower. And what will help with that is when an obstacle comes, be ready to tackle it. Be ready to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. And above all, take action on these things and be determined in your mindset, in your energy. And the universe definitely responds to that. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. So again, with this determination energy, this also speaks of somewhat of a socialite type of energy. So perhaps getting out, communicating with others. If there's a friend you haven't talked to in a while, you might give them a ring. But trying to get out and interact with other people, because I feel like this is where some of these opportunities for abundance are going to come from. But really hold fast to what it is you actually want, and don't settle for something less. Don't settle for what you don't want. Go for what you definitely do want. And at the bottom, we have the Two of Wands. So you're going to want to be doing some planning here, and because these things are going to roll in for you, but you don't want to stop to smell the roses for too long. You want to get on your planning and start setting things, setting your intentions and manifestations for the next cycle here. Also, be really open to discovering new things here, because these opportunities are going to present you with some new things, some discoveries that you may not have thought of as possible opportunities for you. And I do apologize for the glare right there. All right. Please give us 3 cards. How can we best harness this new moon and solar eclipse in Scorpio on October 25th and leading up until November 8th? 3 cards, please. Thank you. The Lovers. The Wheel, the Wheel of Fortune. 1 more card, please. 5 of Wands. At the bottom, we have the Knight of Wands. So with the Lovers, as far as harnessing this new moon, the Lovers can speak of crossroads. So if there is perhaps a ritual or something like that that involves a crossroads, and you're familiar with that, the Spirit is definitely saying utilize that at this time. Because this new moon is the moon of the crossroads here. And again, it's always your choice on how you want to do that. And be committed to your endeavors here as you move forward. And really come into this harmony energy within yourself, with your manifestations, with your whatever you're engaged with. Try to be in harmony with whatever you're engaged with at this time. Then we have the Wheel. And well, generally, the Wheel is indicating good luck. This is destiny. This is life cycle. So we're definitely in this cycle here. This kind of marks a change and new opportunities coming in. But also here, if you see the image on here, this is definitely what you could say the Grim Reaper or death coming in to take this person into the afterlife. But there's some dice here. They are gambling. They've challenged death to this bargain. And this, as the lore goes, if you win this bargain, you get to continue on with your life. And so this is kind of, not so severe, but this is kind of what's taking place. You're making this bargain here. And what you are wanting is abundance in your manifestations to come in. And so the spirit of death, or the Grim Reaper, the angel of death, these are all elements of the divine. The angel of death plays an important role in ushering others into the afterlife. So this is this spiritual mediary, if you will. And so this is very much tied into this crossroads here. And you are casting your lot and making a bargain here for your manifestations. And here we have the 5 of Wands. So this is really training you for the future. Again, checking back to see what worked, what didn't work, and what specifically did you do on the things that did work. And this will help train you for the future and the next cycle, so that your skills of manifestation are up leveling here, if you will. Now, this Five of Wands can also speak of tension and conflict here. So there may be some tension during this new moon that needs to be harnessed, utilized in a healthy way. So healthy management of this tension, and so things like exercise, meditation, all of these things deal with tension and convert them. You can use the tension and heighten your meditation ability, and also in exercise or workout. Perhaps yoga deals a lot with tension and release, these types of things. And at the bottom, we have the Knight of Wands here. So really taking inspired action towards what you're wanting to manifest, how you're wanting to express your spirituality during these moon cycles, taking inspired action towards these things. This also is speaking of embarking on an adventure. So this is an adventure that you are embarking on. So you can either resist the adventure even though you are on it. It's like resisting a road trip that you're on with your parents. It's like you can resist it, but you're still on the road trip. So it's like you can resist this adventure, but you're still going to be on this adventure. So it's better to lean into this type of energy and get what you can out of it than to resist it. This is also speaking of moving forward with a pretty quick pace here. So things are going to be moving in kind of a quick fashion here. And so the Spirit is asking you to keep pace with the movement of things. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is the inner climate, inner landscape like in and around the new moon and solar eclipse energies in Scorpio on October 25th up until November 8th. 2 or 3 cards, please. Come on now. 2 or 3 cards. Two or three cards, please. 2 or 3 cards. Okay, we're about to move on. If you got something you want to give us from this deck. All right, thank you. Thank you. So we have sea turtle and earth. The sea turtle, beginnings. So this is this eclipse and new moon do definitely mark this beginning of a new chapter, a new cycle coming through. Self-reliance. So this self-sufficientness of the Nine of Pentacles here. This journey. So this adventure. This is a journey that you find yourself on. And home. So there is this element of coming home to yourself. It's like when these things start to manifest and you kind of see the correlations between what worked and what didn't, you kind of feel at home in your practice here. You're kind of like, okay, like I know how to work this. This is mine now. And we have earth, so physical body. So the pentacles are very much about this physical manifestation. Also, the physical body, what I was speaking about with this tension, exercise, meditation, and the importance of that, grounding. So you are going to feel quite grounded, which is a little unusual for these eclipses, but you seeing what worked and what didn't is going to have you feeling very grounded here. Nurture. So you're nurturing these opportunities that come up. You're also nurturing your skill development. Also cultivate. You're essentially cultivating this garden of abundance that you find yourself in, but you're also cultivating this coherent practice of manifestation here. All right. Please give us 3 cards. What would you like to leave everyone with for this new moon and solar eclipse energies in Scorpio on October 25th and leading up until November 8th? 3 cards, please. All right. The 10 of Wands. The Knight of Wands again. All right, that's too many. If those are meant to come out, they'll come out again. Don't worry. Not gonna. All right. So we have the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Cups here. So this, up until this point, this has been kind of hard work for you with in the manifestation department. The past few months, you've probably felt like it has been kind of a struggle to get your manifestations to come to fruition. It does appear that that's changing as you, again, with this home energy, you're bringing these wands home, and they'll be utilized in the correct way. Basically, your manifestations are coming home to you in that way. And then we again have the Knight of Wands here. So this adventure that you find yourself on, and moving at a quick pace. This is highlighting the importance of keeping up the pace when things start rolling. It's like things kind of begin to accelerate after the 25th here, and it's important to keep up the faith, or keep up the pace with this, but also perhaps keeping up the faith in some areas also, and taking inspired action towards this next cycle that's coming around. And again, with the Six of Pentacles, this kid in a candy shop type of energy, this innocence and joy. But also remembering what worked and what didn't, and really seeing how far you've come here. This eclipse season is really going to highlight how far you've come. And really take note of that. And you should really be proud of yourself. And here we have the Three of Cups again. So this is, again, this collaboration between you and the divine, the universe, the spirit, whatever your practice, whatever your path may be. This is a collaboration between you and the spirit. You're co-creating here. And here we have the Six of Wands again. So this is going to have you feeling very confident, very successful. And again, this is a successful completion of this old chapter, and you're moving into this new chapter of fulfillment and accomplishment, and feeling like you have really achieved something here. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So these opportunities are really going to start coming in for you because of these manifestations that you've put into motion here. And this really marks this new path for you moving forward. And I can see what it is. So we have the High Priestess once again. So the stack seems to be saying what the reading has already said to this point, but you're really, on another note, you're finding these hidden talents that you have for manifestations. It's just about figuring out what works and what didn't really work. And again, you're using your intuition heavily. You're getting spiritual insights because of that. And you're utilizing this sacred knowledge, depending on what path you're on, that's going to differ. But you're using the sacred knowledge that you have under your belt to do these workings, whatever they are. And there's still more to be revealed to you. So this is just the beginning here. All right. And here we have the Ace of Swords. So when this eclipse energy hits, it's going to be like a big breakthrough here. And it's a breakthrough of success here on your methods of manifestation here. And this is the truth of things. What works, what doesn't, is really going to be quite clear after this new moon. And this is going to help you moving forward. And you're really coming into the truth of your practice, whatever that may be for you. All right, we're going to go ahead and leave this reading here. The new moon and solar eclipse in Scorpio. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm excited about this. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean so much. And again, everyone, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.